Lilu, buckle up, let's talk 13 Lives, starring Colin Farrell, Viggo Mortensen, directed by Ron Howard. One of my favorite actors in Colin Farrell. I'll watch anything he does. Right, Lilu? Yeah, I know. She's sick of me talking about Colin Farrell. Is this movie a red or green light? Let's take a deep dive. Another film with a fantastic cast and a prolific director thrown in a sea of streaming services. And then, that is eaten by a whale, never to be seen again. Seriously, I didn't know this film even existed until it popped up in my Prime menu. Amazon, do you even market, bro? I miss films like this getting a full theatrical run. 13 Lives is, of course, based on the true story that captivated the world. I remember this event happening, but I honestly didn't remember any of the details. So I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, just holding this poodle in terror. And if you do know the story, I still think you'll be captivated by the tension and gripping drama that this film will provide. Sometimes I'm not a fan of true life stories. Tend to be a little exploitative of the lives and the people involved. But here, I really think that the heart is in the right place. Ron Howard is no stranger to making films based on true stories, with movies like Rush, Apollo 13, and A Beautiful Mind. Ron Howard is not known to be a flashy, overly stylistic director, but he always gets the job done, and they're always solid films. I absolutely need to look into how they filmed the water sequences in this movie. The claustrophobic cinematography, the set design are all so well done that I feel like I'm there in the cave, struggling for air. Between this and The Descent, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any cave exploring anytime soon. Viggo Mortensen and Colin Farrell apparently approached Ron Howard and said that they had practiced a lot with the deep dive and that they would not need any stunt doubles. This allowed Ron Howard to get up close and personal with them in their deep dives. You are down there with them, feeling the stress and the isolation and almost the desperation trying to get these children out of this cave. Didn't really grasp how challenging this was in real life until I saw this film. It's refreshing to me that Ron Howard didn't add a lot of melodrama to the movie. I mean, it is dramatic enough what is going on in this film. He could have really milked some of these moments, but I feel that he had a lot of restraint, and I really commend him for that. His use of showing an on-display map with the time it took to do each mission really helped you understand what was going on. Apparently, deep diving with some stalactites and stalagmites ain't the easiest thing to do. Lilu, could you be a rescue dog underwater? Don't you worry, it's not all charts and diagrams, because I know that's what we love to see in a movie. It's a really real emotional human element to this movie. You really connect to the people and the struggle, the whole community. There's even a Thai water engineer. All of them come together to save these children, and it was quite refreshing to see them given a voice and some really good dramatic moments. It wasn't just only given to Viggo and Colin Farrell. They also allowed the Thai cast to speak in their native language with English subtitles, which I also usually appreciate. I know the children actors weren't even actors themselves, so wonderful job, bravo to them. All in all, this film is expertly directed from a veteran director. Lots of intense moments, a very fascinating true story, and well worth your time, which is why I give this movie a green light. Boop, 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 boop. Green light. If you already have Amazon Prime, what are you waiting for? Watch this movie. It's fantastic. This movie advertisement is not been addressed by Prime. Anyone disagree? Not worth their stream? Let me know in the comments below. Deep diving from the comfort of your couch. Now that is what I'm...